Halogen Guides sat down with Keith Cox, managing partner of Resort Equities, and Jane Howell, VP of Sales and Business Development, to talk about their newest fractional ownership offering, the Odeon Penthouse in San Francisco's Union Square. Keith and Jane gave us some insight into how Resort Equities and the Odeon Penthouse work and what makes the property different from other private residence clubs.
Resort Equities is a luxury shared ownership company. We operate in several different markets, and what makes us unique is that we have special homes in each of those markets, and each one is developed one at a time. By doing that, we have an opportunity to really customize each home. So our home here in San Francisco is done in a very kind of urban oasis style by a local designer. If you were to visit our Tahoe properties, you'd find a little bit more mooses and bears and a little bit more of the that Tahoe feeling, woodsy feeling. If you go to Tuscany, you'll find 3-foot thick Tuscan walls and 500-year-old floors.
Resort Equities offers ownership interests in individual residences. We're not a private residence club. So our owners build a relationship, generate their own family memories and their experiences within one individual residence. And in particular, in the Odeon residence in San Francisco, our penthouse, it's a wonderful location. It's one block off of Union Square. The way that Odeon has been made very special is a 2,500 square foot, 3-bedroom residence, nice sized residence in San Francisco, 2 levels, and the entire upper level is dedicated to the master suite. It has a nest sort of quality in the busy city below. You wouldn't realize that you're actually in the middle of San Francisco.
The Odeon is special in that our owners actually get an opportunity to create an experience here. And they have a deeded ownership interest in this particular residence. So when they come to San Francisco, they come to their second home. Unlike some of the bigger brands that we have in San Francisco, where there's a little bit of pooling of residences, we actually have an opportunity to develop a real relationship and rapport with this unit and with this area.
It's a 1/8 ownership interest deeded as tenants in common. So it's treated just like a second home would be treated in terms of a piece of real estate. We have mortgages available, 80% loan to value. It's treated for tax purposes just like a second home. There's an ownership agreement that governs the tenancy in common relationship with a lot of protections for our owners. We have owner storage with their toiletries and their jackets and coats. They have 2 levels of owner storage, so there's plenty of room to leave things and feel like when you arrive, it's like you're arriving in your second home.
The Odeon is managed by Resort Equities Management Company. In addition to that professional management, we have local people that actually live in San Francisco and support the property, including cleaning teams, property manager, and any sort of auxiliary services we may need. Resort Equities has a relatively robust exchange program. So an owner in San Francisco could voluntarily exchange some time with our owner in Tuscany, could exchange time for a Maui residence, could exchange time for ski weeks up in Lake Tahoe. We have a lot of exchange between our owners, and we facilitate that through the use of our owner's liaison.
So our owners are really, in a boutique way, exchanging with each other. We have a way of utilizing points we call keys that allow our owners to stay in multiple residences without having a direct exchange, so we make it a very fluid process. We own a number of shares, so we're able to make that exchange work for our owners. So